Us moving to level 1 lockdown, it's time for businesses to make up for lost time and money. Most economic sectors are looking to implement recovery plans after the coronavirus pandemic crippled activity, and the construction sector is certainly no exception. Infrastructure is key to any developing economy. To speak about the steps required for a quick recovery at the moment, the Council for the Built Environment CEO, Priscilla Mdlalose, joining us this morning. Priscilla, very good morning. Thanks so much for your time. Just a very quick idea of where the construction industry is now. I mean, restrictions have been easing over the past couple of months. Have you managed to recover even just a little bit in that time?
Good morning, Rebecca, and good morning to your listeners. Perhaps let me just quickly introduce who the Council for the Built Environment is, so that our listeners will understand, from our role in the space of the construction industry. The Council for the Built Environment, it plays an oversight role over the 6 councils that are responsible for registering the professionals in the field of architecture, engineering, landscape architecture, project and construction management, property valuation, and quantity surveying. These professionals are critical in the rollout of the infrastructure projects that have been announced by the President. And I just want to say that, yes, we are ready, and we want to ensure the members of the public that our professionals are ready, and we will deliver the services that are required. And critical to our strategies is to ensure health and safety network, that we have health and safety measures in place, because it is critical for us. We know that in the construction industry, one death is more than enough. We don't want to see that. So we are ready, we are prepared, and I'm sure that we'll be able to recover, but not within this financial year. Perhaps in the future we'll be able to recover.
Well, Priscilla, in the time of COVID-19, we've heard of so many industries figuring out how they could function in a different way, sort of changing the landscape, changing the way they work. You are looking at transforming the sector here, particularly with a focus on women in the sector as well. What has the time that you've had during this lockdown and during the pandemic, what has it shown you, and how are you applying that to your plans for transformation?
Rebecca, I think the lockdown has taught us a lot. It has pushed us to embrace the 4th industrial revolution. Whether we like it or not, we had to learn to use Zoom, to use Skype. So even the industry has embraced that. I know that although we were locked down, but we had continuous engagement as the industry, so that we prepare ourselves. So we have embraced that, and I'm sure that our members as well, they are ready to embrace this 4IR. But having said that, our industry, it also requires us to go out there in the field. The property valuers, they have to go out to the field and value the property. So as much as we are excited about the 4IR, but we still need to go out there. That is why, for us, health and safety is critical.
And, Priscilla, over the past couple of years, corruption in the industry, in your industry as well, has sort of made headlines as well. In that plan for transformation, how are you addressing that as one of your challenges?
Yeah, corruption, it is a reality in our industry, but it is a reality in South Africa, not just in construction industry. One of the issues that we encounter within our industry is the issue of fronting. We want to promote women in construction, but if we find that women are also fronting, it becomes a problem. It means the policies that are there to ensure that women get a fair share on the economy, then it defeats the purpose. So that's why even in our engagement with our women, we encourage them not to accept that. But there are also issues of bribing. Some of our companies, they don't get paid on time because of the bribing. The officials, they want the companies to bribe so that they are able to process their invoices. But what is our role then in that space? Our role is to ensure, as the regulator, is to engage client departments, is to engage even our partners, so that we deal with the issues of corruption. Mm-hmm. It might take us a long time, but I believe that we will win this war.
Priscilla, and we know construction plays a big part in our economy. You said that the president says it's time to start rebuilding as well. Now, in the rush to catch up on all of this lost time and lost money as well, how are you going to balance that? How are you going to make sure that all the things you want to happen in this program of transformation are actually adhered to in a time where everybody's going to be getting out there trying to catch up on what was lost? Our councils, they register professionals, as I've indicated, and they have a code of conduct. So in trying to rush things, we also have to balance. We have to make sure that we hold our professionals accountable, so that the service that they deliver is quality service. But we are also trying to establish partnerships with the critical arms of government. In the past few weeks, we've engaged the Special Investigating Unit, because we understand that as much as they are trying to investigate the issues of corruption, but if they don't include us, we have skills, we understand what is happening within the built environment. So we will also try to partner with such institutions, so that we work together in dealing with the issues of corruption, but we also work together in making sure that we deliver quality service to our clients, and especially because this affects the members of the public. Priscilla Mdlalose, thanks so much for your time.